What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we have a Bleach character. We have Yhwach. There's lots of different ways of pronouncing his name. I don't know what the official way of pronouncing his name is, but I'm just going to call him Yhwach or Yhwach. You can call him Yhwach, I guess. It's probably the easiest way to do it. So I'm on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil and an eraser for this and hit pause if I go too fast. So center point of my page is about here. Just come up over to the right hand side and we start with his eye. And he's got real narrow eyes, right? So you go just diagonal up and then across, real straight this way. So some of this eye will go underneath his hair because he's got real long hair and a fringe that comes down across his face, right? And his eyes are real narrow. So we go sort of diagonal down here, like so, and then it comes just across this way, right, like so. Top eyelid and the back, usually darker, heavier line, like so, and then his iris, real slender, skinny, circle there like that, and his pupil, you can just see a tiny little bit of it just there. Right, and then over, do the other one. Start about here. So we're in Bleach, you're about eye width, I'd say, across. Just about, right? You could probably just about fit an eye in between. Close enough to it anyway. And then you do the same thing again, up and over. Across this way. Right, and again just thicken up your line. We'll sort of hook it back this way. Like so, and then bring it around the other side. So skinny eyes can be a bit tricky, I do know that. So sort of take your time. Like so. And then his iris and his pupil, again, real small, slender, curved line just here. Real unimpressed sort of eyes. This is before he gets those, you know, two pupils and stuff in the manga. That didn't happen in the anime, did it? I can't remember. Like so. So then, old enough kind of dude, right? So we got like lots of wrinkles and stuff. So he's got these frowns. Frown lines just here, which join his eyebrow, which kind of comes across his eye this way. Right, like so, and you can sort of darken it up here. Like that. And we do the same thing over here, pretty much. A lot of this eyebrow will go underneath his hair. Is that his eye? Wait. Yeah, that's his, and then, so that goes this way then. Kind of eyelid line, a little bit of a wrinkle here. It's like another sort of frown sort of area. And this is like eyebrow and eyelid going that way. Yeah, so that's like a wrinkly eyelid line there. And then his other brow sort of area goes up across this way. Then these lines around his eye underneath, like so. There. We get his nose in, right? So just here on the left hand side, we got like a vertical sort of line comes down. Then another one on the other side. Got a bit of a diagonal and then comes down that way. This one maybe a little bit longer. Then we got like all wrinkles up the top here. And then his nose is actually drawn in, right? So we've got the point of it down here. And this comes around for nostrils on both sides. Around like so. Like so. And then he's got like a big mustache that comes out from here. There's also some more sort of skin lines and things for his cheek coming down that way. Right, so that big mustache that comes out here, it goes over his mouth, so we got to draw it first. So like so. Then we bring it, spike it back in. Like that, and then mustache on this side. Back in. Like so, right, and then we got his mouth inside here. So it comes across, down in the middle, up, back across. Then we can see maybe a little bit of his top lip. Then his bottom lip across there. And then his teeth across this way. And then another bottom lip line just here, real big. Like so. Right, so he's got like a big chin down here, big square chin. Across like so. And you can check your proportions now of things. So eyes to the bottom of his nose is about the same as bottom of his nose to his chin. And then bottom of his nose to his bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to his chin, right? So they're your proportions. The nose, halfway between eyes and chin. Bottom lip, halfway between nose and chin. Like the bottom of his bottom lip, this line, here to here, about the same as there to there. Roughly speaking, right? It can vary. But that's the general proportion. Then we do his chin coming up the side. Going up that way. And we give him some lines on his face like so. Right, and then, let's see, there's some more lines on his face here. That. Right, and then he's got all this black hair, right? And it's all, yeah, it's just all black. There's no sort of texture lines or anything. And he's got like some hair on the side of his face here, so... Right, so we'll just go up here and start his fringe, right? So just put a V in this position, just above his eye. Right, so you're not that high up. You're probably like the same distance as his eyebrows to his nostrils there, side of his nostrils, right? That's just the size of his forehead. And then we'll do sort of some zigzag lines coming across here, and then some hairline lines going across the other way, right? Like so. And then all we can see is black hairlines coming down. You can't even make out, there's no texture lines, it's just all black, right? So let's just go for it. So there's like a big one. I think I need a different Sharpie. This one's wasting. This one, maybe. Right, so yeah, this is a better one. So we'll go down. down across his face here. And then we go back up, like so. Back down across his eye, back up. Of course, if you go over any of these lines, you can just color over them or erase them. And then this hairline comes down across his eye this way. It comes down here. And then on the other side, so we can see the side of his hair here, coming down across his face. And then the rest of his hair comes down here. And we have some hair growing on his face there, right? So it's all the one sort of color. And then something here, like some hair spikes there, right? So that's his face sort of framed in, sort of drawn in, right? And then we can see his cheekbones just inside here, just some extra lines, just to make him look a little bit older. Like so. Right, so the rest of his hair then comes down behind his shoulders, right, and stuff, and it's like, it's right up here, so it's like it's all bumpy on top, right, because it goes real long. Right, so you're up about this distance, like forehead to, or maybe, you know, you're up about that forehead distance again. So like the width of his forehead up, and then like a little bit more, because his hair is quite long. Let me just bring it down this way. It starts to travel down both sides, bumping down like this. Spike. Certain hair spikes start to happen as we go down. Right, so say like on this side we can go here. Another one. There. And this eventually will come very long, go off this way and off that way, and it goes behind his shoulders, okay? So we'll just bring this line really long, just goes off my page, okay? And then that comes to us like a spike and comes back in. So if you had more room, you could bring it to a spike. It's just I ran out of space. Another spike here. And then we'll go like this way. Back down. So this is all just hair now. Goes up, and then another one down here, back in, and then this one kind of goes down behind his shoulder, down there somewhere, right? So that's basically his hair shape. There's no texture lines, it's all just black, and there might be some grey highlights if you were colouring it in, right? And there's like another sort of hair spike here. Like some of his beard maybe, just here, right? So on this side and this collar, so there's like some, say some like black hair. So his collar is like here. Yeah, and then some more hair spike here. And his collar kind of comes down that way. So he's got all this white collar with loads of folds and shapes and stuff, and it comes out and back in underneath here. So say So from here, bring it out to like there, and on this side, do a similar sort of thing. So it goes down, it's just kind of in line with his chin. So say to there. And then this will go back in like this. And then it'll go around this way and up to the other side, right? And then we have his neck and all anatomy and things inside here, right? So his neckline, just say there. Another neckline here. And the inside of his collar just comes down that way. The inside of his collar on this side down that way. So then this neckline comes down, runs into there. And then this has like a point sticking out, slightly different on this side. You could do them the same on both sides if you wanted, like so. Then we have like muscle lines and stuff inside here. So like a neck muscle line, another one there, maybe like an Adam's apple sort of shape inside there. And then collarbone, like so, collarbone here. That I think there's like some hair spikes that come down across his collar here. So like, you know, this will all be black anyway, so you could just color that all the one color. Right, so then he's got like some more collar lines here. This comes down into there. Another one here, there. So, another one there. And this one goes up like here. And then it comes down the back. Comes down towards his chest. And there's like a blue section or something, like a similar shape. You just go around that shape again, like so. So then for shoulder, kind of bumps out this way. Better brighten that up, I can't see that. Is that correct? Yeah, okay, so kind of bumps out this way. And then, so like for shoulder width, I'd say like head width, that's how far out you want to bring the shoulder, right? So kind of bumps out, so I'd say here. So then, yeah, like goes out and down. Like that, and then on the other side, similar sort of thing. So like head width. So starts to travel down, I'd say like here. Just bring it down like so. There might be some fold lines and things on it coming around, because he's got like this cloak on. And it's tied to a circle thing here. So if you use something circular that you could draw around, is this like the right shape? Oh my god, I think it's the perfect shape. I'm going for it. I'm going to use this. Much quicker. Boom. So something circular to draw around would help. And the problem is I got to do another line on the inside, so I'm going to try and freehand this one. It's definitely not going to look as good as the other one on this side. And then he's got like a symbol inside here, so it's like a cross. So it's got these sort of shapes inside. They're kind of triangles or something. like that, and line down the middle of each one of them, roughly speaking. And then some more sort of fold lines coming down around that, and then coming up underneath here, down that way, and underneath his collar there. Right, so just finish off his hair and some hair on this side. So like I said, this kind of comes back into a spike here, and then it like bumps down again this way, and then we have like another gap in it here. Just goes down off my page. Like so. Right, but I think that's everything. That is how to draw Yhwach. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.